We are going off to Solana land right now. So Solana's top NFT marketplace, Magic Eden, is the latest platform to switch to a no-fee model, meaning that NFT buyers can choose whether or not they pay royalties to creators, and they'll also be waiving their 2% platform fee. So minutes after the announcement on Twitter, people were upset, and Magic Eden hosted a Twitter Spaces almost immediately to field questions. A Magic Eden rep said, "We did not want to be in this position, but the market has already spoken in regards to optional market royalties." Wendy, I'm going to pass this off to you. You are a big proponent for crypto, solving a lot of creator problems. What do you think of this optional royalty business?
I think that it's stupid, and the reason why I think it's stupid, well, let me rephrase that. If you're a 10,000 generative piece or 8,000 generative piece project, whatever, if you don't want to accept royalties, that's totally fine with me. I don't care. But the problem I do have is with one-of-one artists. I have a problem with this impacting musicians, creators, authors, writers, anybody that's in the entertainment industry, because it is the most predatory industry I feel like ever. Like, they literally are soul-sucking, absolutely terrible. And this is my hill. This is my hill, especially when it comes to NFTs. I really think that NFTs can solve a lot of the problems we're seeing when it comes to, for like people in the entertainment industry, creators. So if they want to not do that with the generative projects and the teams are okay with that and they figure out how to work that out, good for them, fantastic. But leave the creators alone. They are here to break away from those third-party oppressive things. And I just want them to be able to have a better shot at the industry. And again, this is for my grandpa, this is for my aunt, this is for my ex, this is for all of the musicians in my life that never made it, that were super talented, that had big followings on the internet. And I will always have their backs and make sure my voice is heard in defense of them.
You know, in the last story, I said we're recreating some of the same problems the technology is trying to solve, and it feels like that's what's happening here again. To your point, Wendy, X2Y2 was one of the first marketplaces to do this, and they made a point to say that the one-of-one NFTs would not be affected by this optional royalty. So those one-of-ones would remain protected, and buyers would have to pay royalties back to the creators. But Will, I'm going to pass it off to you for your cynical take on NFTs.
Yeah, here's my spicy take. This is so predictable. This is what happens in every market. It's always a race to the bottom. And they included that in the article, right? There's a nice little comment from someone in Magic Eden. It's a race to the bottom. Sorry, like, that's how marketplaces work. Every single marketplace you're going to find, they're going to keep reducing fees so you can keep users on top of it. And I think the most important thing here is it's NFT buyers are the ones who are creating this, right? That 2% fee, they don't want to pay that. They want to pay whatever the art is worth. And so they're going to try to push against it and go to the marketplace where there is no fee. And that's why this whole other alternative NFT marketplace scene popped up, right? OpenSea was dominating, but OpenSea had higher rates. Other spots had higher rates. And then this other group, second group of marketplaces popped up. And now they are really taking a whack at everybody else. You saw us in DeFi markets as well, right? You know, everyone wanted to be on Uniswap, and then other alternatives popped up that were slightly cheaper, had better token incentives, and then Uniswap had to fight back. And Uniswap won because it was able to get enough volume, it was able to change its tokenomics, it did an airdrop, things like that. So now we're just seeing the back and forth, right? And at the end of the day, it's going to be for the consumer, the person buying an NFT. How can they get the best price for whatever they want to purchase, whatever that is, whatever that system looks like? That's where you're going to continue seeing. Yes, I agree. Like, it's great for, you know, a royalty to happen. It's great for an artist to continue getting paid if the NFT moves from person to person. But on the smart contract level, even, like, there's an option to turn it off. So why not turn it off? Wendy, I'll throw it back up to you.
I don't know. I think that they could have used this as a really great marketing opportunity to maybe do, like, because when I think about trading NFTs, I think about eBay, because I was an eBay seller for a really long time to pay for a community college. I think that they could have used this as a great marketing opportunity. Like, if you hold X amount of tokens, or you're holding this piece this month, or, you know, these members get no royalties or no fees for a particular time period. And they probably could have done something like that to keep people, to keep both sides appeased. That's what I would have done if I was consulting for them. I would have advised them to do that instead of just removing everything, because now we've created this kind of, like, we're in a bear market. People aren't really making a whole lot of money anyways. We've created this kind of weird transition thing. And I don't know, I just thought there could be more creative ways to execute this.
I think it's hard out there, and I think it exacerbates the race to the market, right? Like the race to the bottom that's captured here in this story, right? This marketplace is responding to market pressure. There's not a lot of money to go around here in the bear market, and things are such that Magic Eden, to sort of defend its position as the leading NFT marketplace on Solana, is having to make this unpopular move, especially among creators, right? It's gonna be interesting to see for me if this inspires backlash, if this inspires people to vote with their feet and go elsewhere to trade their JPEGs on Solana. I should say elsewhere. I think Magic Eden is also rolling out other networks as well. But clearly, this is the leading NFT marketplace on Solana. And the fact that they're responding to sort of market pressure and rolling this out seems to me like sort of one of those bear market things, right? Like there's just not a lot of money to go around. And if we're going to impose royalties on people out here who are already hesitant to spend their dwindling crypto reserves, maybe that's the decision that had to be made. But curious for Jen's last thoughts on this one.
Yeah, it reminded me when that X2Y2 story came out, Beeple tweeted and he said, there's zero way to force royalties technologically, so creators should build a group of supporters who are willing to pay royalties to them. And so he's really saying that creators need to get out there and build those communities just like they did in Web 2 and incentivize them to want to give back to the artist. I think that is difficult. I think it's very, very difficult. But Magic Eden did say that this isn't a permanent thing, so hopefully we can get some middle ground. Wendy, maybe they'll give you a call for some consulting and we can keep everyone happy on both sides of this.
I agree. Yeah.
Well,
foreshadow. It's a permanent thing.
I'm just listening to the messaging. Sure. I'm going to continue to be optimistic about this.